Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? John here, just coming back to play a little bit more Dead Cells today. And actually, I'm actually starting a brand new game here because this is the full release version of the game. So actually, this is gonna be a bit of an adventure here. Aren't you the headless fellow that's been getting around? I'm gonna say yes. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Ah, yes. That's right, no tongue. Anyway, it must be strange from the back of the to be back from the dead. I mean, surely you must have noticed. You can no longer die. I don't really understand it. But you're not the first to find yourself in this situation, if that's what you want to know. Alright. Yeah, so the reason I'm playing this starting from the beginning, and I mean like from the beginning, like no cells, no upgrades, no nothing, is because when they upgraded to the full version of the game, they added a bunch of little extra story elements and things that you can't access from games that you were playing on the early access version of the game. So I'm going to be doing a lot of adjusting when it comes to playing the game and getting upgrades so that I can actually show off the parts of the game that I never got around to showing before. On the other hand, I did figure out fairly easy. I've been able to figure out ways to go about that a lot easier, and I've gotten a lot better at the game, so that will work out for the most part a lot better. In the meantime, we'll just work through this, and I'll try to visit all the story areas, little bits, and just fill in that part of the game too. I think I just passed an upgrade, which would be a bad thing. Yeah, I did. There it is. There it is. All right, and as usual, I'm gonna go with the brutality. So this actually right here is, and anytime you find this little a couple of boxes with candles on them like that, and you hear that little ding, there's going to be little story elements that you'll be able to check out around that area. Usually secrets, sometimes you'll get little bonuses. Someone's groaning on the other side. No answer.
Get out of here, you freak! Leave me alone!
Oh, gave me a turkey. See, yeah, stuff like that. That's actually one of the additions that I really enjoy, is that things that you missed, things that didn't, you'd have to find secrets, you'd have to find, like, the little things like this, actually, to get health back from the during the normal game, if you don't have the upgrade for the flask. That was the only way to get health back, is finding little secrets. But sometimes, now, because of the story element stuff, they actually allow you to go ahead and get health back like that. They'll say, oh, they left the sandwich here or whatever. Or, they left their lunch here. It's been sitting here. Which is, a little bit suspect, but... all right, let's go. Let's go ahead and... Oh, come on. Get out of here. Ow. 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 I'm not good fighting this guy. There we go. Get a good freeze on him. Oh, that's not good. This is not working out to my advantage. At all. Yeah, I died. See? Did you notice that? Yeah, I should have gotten some more equipment beforehand, but whatever. Anyway, this is actually part of the story. If you had watched any of the other episodes from the beginning, was you have to die to get most of it. Back already? Seems like you've been having a rough time of it. I actually got a lot further than this last time. I feel really bad now. Have you noticed how things seem to change every time you pass through? Yes. Maybe. Yes. One can get to thinking that the island is alive. It's quite ridiculous, wouldn't you say? I guess. Yes, I guess I should be. Alright. Same as I ever was. Same as I ever was. Alright. And you may notice that I don't know if last time I had switched things out or whatever, but you may have noticed the buttons are a little bit different this time around, compared to last time, or you may have noticed the last time they were different. Anyway, I've been playing this entire game with a PlayStation 4 controller, but I was using an emulation software at one point, the DS4 Windows program, despite Steam having the native ability to use a DualShock 4 controller. Mostly because I wanted the possibility to play other games that I don't have on Steam, or because I got a lot of my games through the Humble Bundle store, or Humble Bundle itself. Playing games that are not through the Steam software, that kind of thing. So I wanted that opportunity. Anyway, I switched to playing with just the DualShock on the Steam at one point, and then I found out that it tends to not count input from the controller in that way as something to keep the computer awake. So I've since switched back to the other program. Not terribly interesting information for you, but just something to know. In case you were wondering, I am using a PlayStation controller for this whole deal. Alright, this punk down, yeah! Get it! Get it! Alright, feeling a lot better this time around. Here we go, let's get an actual upgrade here. Damn. I'll try to keep my eyes peeled for secrets. I've been getting a lot better at finding them. And that's the advancement. Why didn't I just take the teleporter? Why didn't I take the teleporter? I don't know. I'm not sure. That's a good thing I got enough money for this guy. Because I want that. Though I'm pretty certain now that enemies actually scale with your level. So it's probably not the best to upgrade as much as I have been. I'm gonna check this area out before I go. I know, as I've said before. Oh, there's nothing over here. Nothing that I can get yet. As I've said before, like one of the best ways to get items and equipment fast, or upgrade your stuff with souls and things, is to be able to branch out in areas and get blueprints. And the best way to do that is to do two things. I'm the collector, and I'm about the closest thing you'll find to decent company around here. I don't feel like that's his voice, actually.
Bring me the cells you gather from the others. In exchange, I'll procure a few useful items for you. Should you stumble upon a blueprint, bring it to me and I will introduce you to some more experimental items.
Oh yeah, first things first. Health flask, baby. And actually, I probably should have gotten the gold reserves. But whatever, I didn't have enough either way. And this guy's gonna give us mutations. Funny, they look a little like me. Oh. It's because they are you. Yeah, so the best way to get souls fast and upgrade your ability to get new, like, plus quality items is to go as fast as you possibly can and beat the concierge. Because if you beat the concierge within 15 minutes, you actually, in the transition area... Oh, crap. Man, there's some heavy-duty slowdown here. Whew. If you beat it fast enough, you actually, in the transition area, it unlocks a timed door that gives you about 20 extra souls. So normally you get about 12 for beating the concierge. I think it's... Damn it. Always 12 for beating the concierge. And you need... I want to say, I think you need 50 to get a 5% upgrade to getting plus items. But that's the best way to upgrade those, and the best way to upgrade to get souls is actually going fast and getting to the timed rooms, like the one that you may have seen the bottom of, or just the very top of on the bottom of the screen there. There's a timed door that unlocks in this area if you get here within 2 minutes. of the start of the game. Not including the very beginning area that, you know, if you look at the timer, it'll say pause if you're in a treasure room or a shop. So that doesn't actually count against you. But if you get there fast enough, it'll give you yeah, like one of these containers with souls in it, and also an upgrade, a scroll that will upgrade your skill level, which is actually a pretty nifty thing. Oh, here's another one. Order of the King. An order from the king, probably for his officers. Anyone presenting behavioral disorders or noticeable physical deteriorations must be imprisoned immediately. I'll get you more use out of this than the guards will. Yes, indeed. Got us an infantry grenade. Nice. So excellent. What a great improvement. Alright, can't even afford any of this business, so I'll just scoot right back. Definitely use that. Yeah, but to get cells quickly... Oh god, I'm gonna get screwed by this. To get cells quickly, the best way to do that is to speed through areas as fast as you possibly can manage. Alright, this is gonna take a mo. There we go. There it is. Alright, so we got our first rune here. This is the Vine rune, which will actually cause those little green bubbly things to burst into vines. I'll show you. Check it out. Now we can climb these up, so anytime you see these in an area, you can go through and grab it. It's a really nifty little thing, but yeah. It's I like the other upgrade. I like a lot of the other upgrades better. Specifically the Bellier rune or the... oh, damn it. The Bellier's rune, which is the Ram's rune that makes you burst through the ground, or the one I like the most is the Spider's rune. But I'll get to showing these off at, you know, in the near future. It shouldn't take me nearly as long to get to them as it has in recent, in my previous early access versions of these videos. Mostly because I realize where most of them are. And I also won't go through... I'll keep my leveling and stuff in between to very specific areas so I don't actually advance the plot or, you know, get any of the upgrade things without showing them. So you'll actually be able to see how to get them. If you're struggling anyway. Oh, and there's another area with a little story. Little tidbit of story. And delicious. Get out of here. There's an upgrade for me again. Yes, good, excellent. Excellent. Just a mo. Okay. Yeah, so the upgrades that you get, the runes that you get, those are how you branch the areas. So if you need to get to a different area, usually they're going to be hidden behind something else. A statue of the king of the island. How could he see anything with that helmet on? That is a damn good question. Alright, let's come over here. Now, there's a good chance that a lot of these branching little spots here are going to be restricted to things that I can get only when I have the runes. And seeing as I don't have the runes, like this is a spider rune one, I won't actually be able to go anywhere with that. It does make things a little bit easier in certain aspects. Definitely gonna want the wolf trap. I don't have any of the upgrades, so I can't sell anything. So frustrating. Can't run up walls, can't, you know. None of the things that I've grown to really love. But I think I'll also try to limit the items that I actually buy, or the items that I actually unlock, so that I only really can get the ones that I like. Like, once I get the ice bow... I mean, I really like the ice bow. I really like the... assassin's dagger. Oh, crap. Really? Oh, good. Yeah, let's trap at least 2 of them. Yeah, the assassin's daggers, the ice bow. Actually, the ice bow might be a one that you start with. Not entirely sure. But limit the random possibilities. You know, only get the ones that I like. Makes sense to me. I don't know about you. I don't know how well that will be sustainable. That wasn't a good idea. You know? I hate the grenadiers. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Get out of here, you punks! Alright, and I don't know how far I'll be able to get in this area. Looks like I'll be fine. Oh, don't have that yet. Alright, move back up here. Anyway, the runes are always going to be found. They're always going to be found. I believe you have to get them. They're going to be specific areas of the game, like specific sections. And there is a certain amount of progression requirement for a lot of them, because I think you can only get the teleport rune. You can only get the teleport rune after you've gotten the vine rune, but admittedly that's not hard because you get that through normal progression. You don't have to go out of your way to try to get it. But you actually have to go to a separate area from the main section of the game. So back in the original prison, you have to go through the sewers, and you have to have the vine to get there. So you have to loop at least once to get that, which is, it's a thing. All right, and another thing I've noticed in this particular most recent updates is that they don't always update the collector's wares right when you talk to him the first time. You usually have to talk to him again to turn in your blueprints, it looks like. I don't know. Not entirely sure.
Not sure, not at all.
Okay.
Alright, going to the ramparts. Gonna go to the ramparts.
Time doors are a good way to make good progression. Also, you get blueprints from those. Blueprints will get you weapons to unlock from the collector, and runes will get you different areas. And like I was saying, runes you can find in specific areas of the game. You always have to fight an elite to get it. So it'll be really obvious. I think you saw me fight that one elite and get murdered. I want to say murdered. Pretty sure murdered. But otherwise, spending, and you know, that'll get you those upgrades. Spending points, you're spending your souls, your cells, excuse me, probably been saying souls again. Spending your cells on blueprints is also a good way to get, spending your cells on upgrades from blueprints is a good way to do things. I suggest all the support upgrades as fast as you possibly can get them. The flask is incredibly helpful. Being able to sell your stuff, also helpful. Random starting weapons, also a great deal. So you don't have to start with the same equipment every time. You don't start with the same crappy sword and same crappy, you know, the same crappy bow, that kind of thing. Or, you know, if you like the more defensive type, if you're more defensive, if you like the shields, which I honestly haven't played with very much. You can get random shields too. Boom. All right, now we got some speed. Now we're moving with speed. Oh, come on. out of here. Getting a lot of cells real quick. Oh, crap. Well, that's no good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I got a golden amulet. That's good. Get out of here. That was just not a great situation to be in. Get cornered real quick here if you're not paying attention, which I am rarely paying attention, so I think you can understand that. Anyway, actually now is a great time to break it off. So I'm going to put a pause on this right here, and I'm going to say, you know, if you like this game, if you like me, if you like the channel, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. It really actually helps. It's always good to get the feedback. You know, it tells me what you want to see, what you want to see more of. And it also helps YouTube promote me properly and get my videos out there. So I really appreciate anything you can do. Go ahead and do that for me, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.